Did you see that shit? MMA podcast. Hosted by mixed martial arts journalist Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21, and Chicago's number one underground comedian, Apollo Taj Mahal.
Thank you for listening. I'm Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21, and this is
Apollo Taj Mahal.
We are the guys from the Did You See That Shit Mixed Martial Arts podcast. We know you're going to like the interview, so be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on all the social media platforms, as well as the Missing Time Productions YouTube channel. And don't forget to go to didyousee.shit.com for a complete rundown of all of our content. Right, Apollo?
Yeah.
I want to welcome Carrington Banks to the show. He is Bellator lightweight fighter. He's one of the many, many exciting, young, talented fighters they have in the 55 class. What's going on, man?
Not much. Just got done training, just getting home.
I know that you're super busy. You're doing a ton of press all week. I know that it's difficult sometimes to keep a balance between the right headspace and everything else, but you are a pretty grounded guy, so I imagine that you've been handling this week pretty good, right?
Yeah, I've been doing my best, like you said. So like I try and balance it, stay grounded, and stay focused on what's important.
So you have a huge fight coming up, man, at Bellator 199 Bader King Mo on May 12th against Adam Piccolotti. Are you a guy that likes to watch a lot of tape going into a fight, or do you just let your coaches handle that?
I watch a little bit, not too much though. My coaches watch it. My training partners that helping me with the camp, they've been watching it. I've watched, his fights, but I don't overwatch them. We pick out the things that we feel are important, and then we go to work. And I focus on myself more than focusing on, what it is, every little detail about what he's doing. I focus on, what I'm going to do when I get in the cage.
For sure. I think that that is the right mindset to have. And, so far that's worked well for you. You're 7-0 professionally. You're actually on an 11-fight win streak. Is that right?
Man, maybe it is. I'm not sure.
Going all the way back to your amateur days.
How far does that go back?
I think it goes back just to your amateur MMA career.
Okay, yeah, maybe so.
So recently you actually made a switch from South Florida to Colorado. How's that working out?
It's working good, man. I like Colorado. I like the team I'm training with, Genesis Training Center. The teammates are cool. I've got my old teammates. I got my coach with me. So, I couldn't ask for more. It was the best the transition went as good as it possibly could have went. So, in Denver and Colorado is an awesome place.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places. I can't wait to get back there.
Yeah, it's the bomb.
You mentioned training partners. Who are some of the new training partners that you've been rolling around with?
Well, I helped. I rode around and I trained with Justin Gaethje for his camp, Brandon Gertz for his camp, and Nick Compton and Abel Trujillo have been helping me with my camp. So Yuri Villafort gets in this weekend, but it's a little late. But we'll do a little bit of drilling when he gets in, and that's one of my really good training partners. But between doing Brandon and Justin's camp, and then Abel and Nick helping me with my camp, it's been perfect.
Yeah, the timing kind of worked out for you guys, where Gaethje and Gertz and yourself all kind of fought within that that 3-week range there. So I imagine that was kind of easier for you guys to coordinate everything.
Yeah, it definitely helped with, us peaking and being able to give each other like a good, honest look, because we're all fighting soon. So we got to be at our best, somewhat.
Now, you're actually slated to be the first fight on the main card. You're going to start off with fireworks?
Sure. I guess they're going to have to tune in to see. I don't see this being a bad fight at all. Like, it could go many ways. I feel like I'm good everywhere. I feel like I could win everywhere. And I don't know what Adam Piccolotti is showing up. So, It's really hard to say. I know what I'm bringing. And I don't ever really know, man. I just know what I'm going to do when I get in the cage.
You mentioned Gertz as one of the guys that you spend some time with there. I think Piccolotti actually has a win over Gertz. Have you had a chance to kind of pick Brandon's mind to see kind of what went wrong for him in that fight, how you can avoid whatever Brandon got caught with?
Brandon, yeah, we've talked about it. Like he's been in there when I've been training. He's given me his input on what he thinks, and how he feels about, Adam. So we've definitely discussed it, and I took his information and applied it to my camp. So yeah, Brandon definitely had a little bit of input on Adam, which was some good input, and like I said, I don't really think too much about anything else but myself. I don't really try and look too much into things that I don't need to look too much into. I keep it pretty simple.
Well, keeping it simple has worked for you thus far, man. I appreciate your time,
Yeah.
Carrington. I wish you the best of luck here coming up in a week. This floor is yours if you'd like to shout out to your sponsors, anything you'd like.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Shout outs to Voter Movement Collective, Genesis Training Center, People's Insurance, Denver Chiropractic, and all the vegetarians and vegans.
I appreciate your time, Carrington.
Yeah, appreciate you.